Watch the ride.
Hey everybody, hope you're all doing alright out there. So as you may know, for the past 10 years, I've basically lived in Kevlar jeans. Because, as in motorcycle jeans, because they're so convenient. I need tough, hard-wearing jeans to wear day to day because I do a lot of working on bikes, scrabbling around on the floor, metal detecting, all sorts of stuff that I do requires me to have hard-wearing trousers. And one of the other benefits of wearing Kevlar jeans is they have knee armours in them, so I can kneel on my bad knees and be comfortable doing it. And obviously for years I've been using rock jeans, as you know, because I've been working with them, but absolutely love the jeans always. So I've literally lived in them for 10 years. And then rock closed down. And my final pairs of jeans are now basically falling apart. So I'm in a tricky situation because not only do I not have trousers, or soon won't have trousers to wear on the bike, that also means I don't have trousers to wear day to day. I had a few pairs of them, as I say, but you wear them all the time, you're washing them, they just get destroyed. Over years, that was one of the things I tried to make clear to people. It's I really like these jeans and I wear them all the time. Anyway, there's not an ad for them because they don't exist anymore. As you may also know, in the winter, my winter gear is basically my summer gear with an X scarf. I have got wet whenever it rains, cold in the winter, for forever. And people say, why don't you just get some textiles? You could be warm and dry. And I'm like, because I don't need it. I don't want it. It's money. It's money I don't need to spend. Being cold and wet is free. It's really that simple, okay? But with this dilemma of replacing jeans both for on bike and off bike, I cracked and I said, you know what, I'm going to do it. I'm going to just get some normal heavy wearing cargo trousers for wearing day to day, and then I'm going to buy a Gore-Tex, not Gore-Tex, I couldn't afford a Gore-Tex, Jesus, a textile two-piece so I could be at least relatively warm and dry in the winter. That would actually be very nice. As you may also know, I'm 6'4", and that causes all sorts of problems, like when I do reviews and I say, hey, I'm 6'4", because that makes me taller than 99.9 something percent of the country. People don't think it's relevant. But when I don't mention it, people say, why aren't you saying how tall you are? Or they say the bike looks tiny. So, I really can't bloody win with that one, but whatever. I'm also losing on the fact that it's really, really difficult to find textile stuff that fits me. Yesterday I went down to my local J&S. I searched high and low for anything that would fit me in there. Most of the stuff they had was short fit. They had a few regulars, I saw maybe one long, but that was it long wise. So I spent a good hour in the store trying on different stuff, and honestly, trying to find stuff that fits me, it's weird, right? Okay, so I'll give you a good example. So textile trousers had the right waist measurement. In fact, I may have gone 2 inches over for a bit of extra, because I thought that might make them a little bit bigger. So we've gone a little bit bigger there. The sort of the leg length is okay, but anyway, this had braces on it. Now, when I adjusted these braces to their maximum length, they would barely go over my shoulders. Normally you have adjusters halfway up or down, for that size. So what is going on there, I don't know. And these problems just continued, just weirdnesses, probably just because I'm too tall. As I said, that's what I think all it can be, because it's like the RST setup. I found a two-piece setup which was I almost bought it because I thought it would be okay, because I was stood up in it, good waist, good leg length, jacket fit me, everything seemed to be fine. And then I thought, well, I better see what it's like trying to sit on a bike. So I went to sit on this small seat. So when I went to sit down, basically there was no giving it, and I nearly fell over because it was just like. So I've had years of people telling me, why don't you just get some textiles? Why don't you just get this? Why don't you just get that? And I'm like, yeah. And then I feel bad in the winter about getting cold and wet and stuff, because I'm like, I could do that, but but I couldn't even have it if I wanted it, because they don't make it for tall people. And so I understand the reason this is because I'm a lot taller than most people. This is something I've lived with my whole life. Beds, houses, doorways, everything you can imagine is too small. So instead, I'm going to go to Helmet City and see if they have anything that will fit me, and I will report back after that. I was planning to do it today, but it looks like the weather's going to be pretty nasty, so I'm just doing this and a couple of other bits I need to do. This is the thing, right? I spent my entire life being told, oh, you're lucky being tall, while I tell people, no, you don't want to be tall, it is a curse. I have a video called The Curse of Height. Nothing fits you. You hit your head on stuff. You are destined to have a bad back and knees. There is so many disadvantages to it. You don't even fit in beds. There's so many things that you don't want to be tall for, and yet people tell you that it's a privilege or something like that to be tall. and people who are of the shorter stature get all annoyed at the fact that you would mention that it is not a good thing because they've decided in their brain that being tall is the one thing that's going to change everything in their life for the better. I don't fucking know, but it seems like that sometimes. People get mad. I'm like, I'm sorry, it's not my fault I grew to this height. So there you go. If you wish to be tall, don't. Just under 6 foot is about the perfect height. You fit into everything. You'll find yourself in all the sizes, and everything will be grand and dandy. Oh dear. Anyway, yeah. So if you've got any advice for like tall Gore-Tex gear, well not Gore-Tex, I say textile. Because you're a tall rider too, let me know. I'm also thinking, or starting to think, that maybe I need to set something up, maybe like a Facebook page for tall riders, so we can make suggestions to each other of like brands that actually sell stuff that's in our sizes, because we must all have these same problems. Although this may already exist, to be fair, I didn't look. So anyway, I hope you're well. Smack the like button, follow me, support me, all those things, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.